What is up, guys? It's Swammer here, back with some more Great League action. The start of Season 2 actually ended up being delayed, so I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more experimentation. So today we're going to try bringing Cherrim into our battles. So Cherrim is actually a really interesting option since they gave it Weather Ball Fire and since they buffed Bullet Seed, because he can just get to those Weather Balls so fast. Uh, and he becomes really spammy. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So definitely took a little bit of getting used to having Cherrim in there. It's quite squishy, needs the shields, but also a lot of fun. So in this first match, we catch a Ninetales on the lead. This is terrible for us, so we got to switch out right away. So we go into Deoxys, and they bring in their Marowak. So we're going to go for the Rock Slides here. The Rock Slides are going to be dealing super effective damage. The counters obviously are not going to be dealing a lot, but he's going to have to shield another Rock Slide. So I'm going to go ahead and shield here because I definitely want to win switch advantage if I can. Because that Ninetales is going to be a really big problem if Umbreon has to go up against it. So block, he does go ahead and shield there, and then I'm just going to go for a Psycho Boost. So I am going to go ahead and commit a shield here. I'm going to make him decide between switch advantage and his second shield. So we go for the Psycho Boost, and we're not, he does shield, and with a bit of luck, we'll actually be able to get to another Psycho Boost, and we do. So this is really good for us. This is going to get him very, very low. And then he's able to get to a charge move, but I think it's only going to be Bone Club, which isn't going to be dealing a lot of damage. So I'm actually able to win switch advantage there. We now have no shields, but that's probably okay. So I'm going to go ahead and come in with Cherrim, and he swaps, so I got to swap as well. And this is where it's a little unfortunate for me, because it just so happens that Vigoroth is a pretty good counter to Umbreon as well. So he's got two good Umbreon counters in the back, which is not good news for me. So Body Slam is not going to be doing a lot, but the counter damage is going to be adding up pretty quickly. So just need to get off one more foul play here. We do get it off. And then the counter damage is going to be taking us out. And he's going to be able to farm us down. So that's too bad for us. I think my only play here is to try and farm him down. But they switch into the Ninetales. We're going to go for the Weather Ball. It's possible that it would have been better to try and Weather Ball the Vigoroth to win the CMP tie. The Weather Balls on the Ninetales are going to be taking him out, but I'm just too low now from the two Charms to be able to do anything to the Vigoroth. So really close battle, but not able to pull that one out. All right, so here in game two, we're coming up against an Azumarill on the lead. So this is not great for us. Going to go into Deoxys as soon as I can. And then they switch in and bring in their Haunter. So we're going to go ahead and go for Psycho Boost. This is going to be dealing a lot of damage if it goes unshielded. It does get a shield. We're going to go for another Psycho Boost. Even with the debuff, it's going to deal a lot of damage. He lets it go through, and it takes out almost all of Haunter's health. So we're not going to shield. We're going to try and build off of the shield advantage now. And Umbreon's going to be able to come in and farm him down. Again, not going to shield. He'll resist all of the ghost-type attacks. So it is a Shadow Ball. It is resisted. And we were able to farm up a little bit of energy there. And in comes the Azumarill. And they're actually able to get to a charge move quite quickly. So I go ahead and shield here. It's an Ice Beam, and I'm going to go for a Last Resort. And I should be able to get to another Last Resort before they get to another charge move. So I am able to get to another Last Resort here. It's possible that the better play for me would have been to switch into Cherrim. I don't really know this team well enough to know for sure. The Hydro Pump does not quite take me out, so we are able to get off one more last resort. And then we're going to switch into our Cherrim and try and farm him down, but they switch out into a Deoxys. So this is not good. We're going to try and build up to have enough for Solar Beam to try and get the shield. We got to shield the Rock Slide. It'd be doing quite a lot of damage. So going to drop the Weather Ball now. And the Deoxys does not shield, so we're going to Weather Ball again. Hopefully we'll either be getting the shield or he'll let it go through. Again, no shield there. Going to Weather Ball a third time. See how quickly he's able to get to those Weather Balls? It's crazy. And we do get the shield now. And then they are going to drop a Rock Slide, and this is either going to take us out or get us really low. Didn't quite take us out, and so low that we weren't able to do anything, and then Umbreon just comes in and dies to one counter. So another really close match. Definitely need to get the hang of using Cherrim here, so hopefully the last 3 games are a little better than the first 2. In this next one, we come up against another Azumarill. So again, going to switch into Deoxys right away. And they stay in for a little bit, which lets us get a good energy advantage on this Haunter. So that's quite good for us. Not going to shield here. It's just going to be a Shadow Punch. And then we're going to go for double Psycho Boost. So we get the 1 Psycho Boost. This is going to be probably getting a shield. Does get a shield. Another Psycho Boost gets the second shield here, I think. Yeah, we do get a second shield, so that's good. We got a 2 shield advantage now. Deoxys has done a good job. And now Umbreon can come in. And Umbreon, again, is going to resist the charge moves here, so we're not going to shield. And we're going to be able to get to a foul play to take out the Haunter. So we're expecting the Azumarill to come back in now. And what we want to do is basically make it use a charge move on us. So it's a Hydro Pump. We're able to survive. We get off a last resort here, and then we're going to switch into Cherrim. So going into Cherrim now as quickly as we can. We want to get off that Solar Beam. They've got no shields left, so we are going to have to shield the Ice Beam. This would be dealing a lot of damage. But then we get off the Solar Beam. This is going to be taking out the Azumarill. Solar Beam can actually one-shot an Azumarill from Cherrim, so and then we see a Registeel come in. So this is pretty good for us because we're going to be able to get to those Weather Balls so quickly. So see, we get 1. We are going to go ahead and shield this Flash Cannon. Cherrim is squishy enough that it really does need to watch out for Registeel's charge moves. Going to be getting into a second Weather Ball. And I'm thinking I should be able to get to a third one before they get to another charge move, but I was actually wrong. They were able to get to the Flash Cannon faster than I thought there, so that's going to be taking out the Cherrim. But we've still got Umbreon in the back, who's going to be able to get to a foul play before they can get another charge move off to take out the Registeel. So that was good. Again, quite a close match, but we were able to use Cherrim a little bit more effectively there since we were able to save the shields. So that was really good for us. Go ahead and get into the 4th match here. So in this 4th match, we catch a Skarmory on the lead. So I'm not familiar enough with Umbreon to know exactly how this goes, but I'm going to stay in. I think that Umbreon can probably win this fight. So going to go ahead and drop a foul play. We're going to be able to get to those foul plays faster than they get to the Sky attacks. I'm not going to shield here. I want to see how this fight goes a little bit more first. Going to drop another foul play. And I'm thinking I should be able to get to a third foul play before they get to a second Sky attack, but I was mistaken. So I'm going to actually go ahead and shield here. I do want to try and win that switch advantage. And then we're going to go overcharge a little bit and go for a foul play. And if they shield, then that will be totally fine. They do shield. We're able to get to another one, but we CMP tie. So we're going to let this Sky attack go through. I don't want to burn 2 shields yet, but we actually survive with a sliver of health. So this is great for us, because they're going to have to shield, or we win switch advantage. So going to They did shield, and now Deoxys can come in and farm down with counter to get an energy advantage. So Deoxys has a good energy advantage, and it's a Shiftry coming in. So I'm glad that I saved a shield. The counter damage is actually going to be adding up quite quickly on this Shiftry, so we're going to go ahead and Rock Slide. I do want to shield because Foul Play would deal quite a lot of damage. And then I think that I can farm him down safely with fast moves, and I can. So able to take out the Shiftry quite quickly, and then it's a Meganium. So we're going to go for a Psycho Boost. And then we're going to switch out, since we've debuffed our attack, and just go for the Weather Balls. Weather Ball is going to be dealing a lot of damage on this Meganium. Almost takes it out, and then one more Bullet Seed gets it. So that was definitely a really good match for us. The Meganium in the back meant that we were really able to take advantage of winning that lead. So all right, catching Altaria on the lead here. So they switch out into their Registeel, so I'm going to go ahead and go for a Foul Play. And then I'm going to stay in just for a little bit. I want to absorb the energy from Registeel on Umbreon. I don't shield. I probably should have, given that it's friend's Focus Blast, but then I bring in Cherrim, and we're just going to go for Weather Balls now. So Cherrim's coming in, going to deal quite a lot of damage with that Weather Ball. We're not going to shield. Flash Cannon won't take us out from this range. And we're going to get to another Weather Ball. And this will either be taking out the Registeel or getting a shield. And we do actually get a shield, so that's totally fine. We're going to let the Cherrim go down, because what we want to do is come in with Deoxys and farm the Registeel down with counter. So we're able to come in with Deoxys and load up on a ton of energy without really costing our Deoxys much health. So they come in with Altaria now, so this is looking pretty good. We can go for those Rock Slides, and they're going to be dealing a lot of damage. So able to get to 2 Rock Slides in the time that Altaria can get to 1 Sky Attack. So we're going to go ahead and shield. We got 2 shields, no reason not to. Dropping the Rock Slide here. Should be getting them quite low. We're going to go ahead and switch into Umbreon now to try and build up some energy and farm them down. And they have Venusaur in the back, so this is totally fine. We just want Umbreon to get that final shield from Venusaur. And then that is all really it needs to do. So we're able to get off 2 Foul Plays and get the shield. So we've gotten some good damage on the Venusaur and got its shield, so we're fine to let Umbreon go down. And then we just need to get to a Psycho Boost. So we're going to overcharge, wait till they drop their charge move. Psycho Boost will take it out already. I just wanted to make sure I got in as much damage as I could beforehand, since I will be debuffing my attack. But this Psycho Boost is going to go through and take out the Venusaur. So that was definitely a good match there. Able to go 3 of 5 with this team in the end after losing the first 2. So Cherrim, quite fun to use. Still not sure that I quite have the hang of it yet, so probably going to try out a couple more sets. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.